With IMEX enjoying a successful launch at the Sands Convention Center in Las Vegas, we took time out to take the short trip down the road to the Mandalay Bay Convention Center to find out how the American Dental Association is integrating virtual technology into its event.
Welcome to the first virtual extension of the annual session. Our 152nd meeting took place in Las Vegas from October 10th through the 13th, 2011. Here on this site, you can experience on demand some of the outstanding learning opportunities from that event.
This is our 152nd annual meeting, and we have about 27,000 people here total, family, friends, dentists, dental team. As of this year so far, I think we're the largest attended dentist meeting this far in the country. We have about 157,000 members around the country, and depending on where we're at in the country will depend on how many we get. Now, we don't get near as many as 157,000, but it's really a showcase for our top-of-the-line continuing education, and we have a lot of our other member benefits that are showcased here, our Welcome Center. We also offer a very large trade show. We had over 615 companies exhibiting, and that really is a service we provide too for our members.
This has been the first time you've put any virtual technology into your event. What really made you decide to go down this path?
I think the number that I gave you earlier, 157,000 members, we get less than 10% of that to our annual meeting. And now that we have this technology and this availability of doing a virtual event, knowing that it can only enhance our on-site face-to-face meeting, we want to be able to show those members who don't come or have never been to the annual meeting what they're missing.
We used an expo platform, and then we're a creative agency. BXB Online is a creative agency on top of that. And we took the sessions that ADA was interested in streaming to their members and their member dentists. And then on top of that, we designed a 3-day show that included some virtual-only elements and some chats within the environment and an overall strategy to deliver engagement and education of their members.
What have the key challenges for you been of putting virtual technology into an event of this scale?
It was the first time that ADA delivered a hybrid experience, and so the entire thing was a learning experience, from how many people would be in the environment, what times would they be in, where would they be located, would they be international. Going into the next hybrid event for ADA, they'll want to do some of the same things. They have a new understanding and appreciation, I think, for the technology.
We have named our virtual live extension ADA 365. So even though it's been happening the 3 days of our live meeting, and over the top of that, it will be available for a whole year for our whole membership to tap into and kind of see the different educational opportunities. Even though they won't get online continuing education credit, again, they'll still have access to all that information for 365 days.
From a technology side, it has been a success. And from a user experience, it has been a success. I mean, it's kind of early to say that the show is just ending today. Virtually, the physical show goes on for half day tomorrow. When we get back, we'll look at the metrics, we'll review a survey. We have a survey going out on the environment experience tomorrow to get their feedback, ways to improve the experience, things we can expand upon with future events and next year.
I think we're going to see how it kind of starts to live and become its own online virtual event. I think with what InExpo and BXB Online can provide us as far as the stats and the metrics to this, we can see what areas our members are going into, where they're staying away from, and kind of, if we need to, maybe enhance things as the year goes on to see what people are interested in.
Return on investment is a big topic really within the meetings industry at the moment, and virtual technology is seen as being a very sort of cost-intensive thing to implement. What are you doing to measure ROI, and really how did you convince your board to part with the money in the first place?
The board was actually thrilled that we were doing this, especially when we positioned it as we get to reach all of our members. The fact that it was going to be an opportunity to showcase our biggest event of the year was very exciting for them. And also from an exhibitor sponsorship side of things, again, the metrics that are going to be available to us to be able to share to not just our board, but the companies that really help support our meeting through exhibits and through sponsorship, we'll be able to show them, look at, not just how many people came through the environment in the 3 days of our meeting, but who came in that 365-day ADA 365 experience all year long.
And finally, do you think you'll be doing this again?
As of now, yeah. I mean, it seemed we're at the end of day 3, and we have another half day to go. And so far, it seemed really, really successful. And I don't see at this point in time why we wouldn't do it again.
Catherine, thank you very much for talking to us.
You're welcome.